Right, welcome to RobLynn Live. Woo, doggies, this is RobLynn Live, and do you RobLynn Live? I'm gonna say it again. Do you RobLynn Live? If not, you're missing the boat. You don't want to miss the boat. You never know what's going to happen on RobLynn Live. So, without any further ado, I think we'll put the prompter up so we can get this show on the road.
All right.
All right. And if you were wondering where the, not just where Ollie is, but where the song is, our song will be played a little towards the middle or the end, if I'm not mistaken.
In the end, yeah.
At the end.
The end of the live stream, we'll do it.
This is day 144 in year 2 of 500. Can't believe it. 509 RobLynn Lives, consecutive RobLynn Lives. We got through COVID 3 times. We got through the bad storms that we had here. We had no power for a day and a half, and we had to go on the hotspot. But we were hot that day. We were lit. We were lit. We had good shows.
Mm-hmm.
So today's the 15th day of January. In case you're wondering what in the world the date is, we are live streaming through the courtesy of Mr. Mafara on YouTube. What do you think of that? And if you're interested, those of you who are not in ONPASSIVE, all you got to do is go to RobLynnLive.ai. That was miserable. Go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's better.
That's better.
That's a little better. Oh, my goodness gracious. And what happens when you do that? You get the registration page. You sign up. It's free for thee and moi, me. Doesn't cost a nickel, doesn't cost a dime, doesn't cost a quarter or a $50. So all you got to do is register. You get an O-mail, you get a password, you put in your alternate email, either a Gmail, a Yahoo Mail, a Proton Mail, a Hotmail, a Code Mail, Medium Mail, whatever you got in the way of mails.
Yeah.
And away you go. So remember, that's RobLynnLive.ai or RobLynnLive.ai.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Very nice.
All right. At 10 a.m. today, what in the world happened? Oh, we had live with Marty and Chris. Chris is now the king of the road. We'll refer to him now as the king of the road. And he's on his way to Ohio. I know by now he's in Ohio. He was going to shut down before the sun went down. Shut down before the sun went down.
And I think he did.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Probably did.
Which is good. It's better safe than sorry. He's not used to driving a 40-foot long vehicle, if that's what that is, 35 to 45 feet, 50 feet.
Yeah.
So he's better off driving daytime only. He can see if there's any ice or snow on the ground. He can see the rain coming. It's just safer, Chris.
And he's driving to warmer weather areas.
Warmer weather as in Georgia. And he's coming to Florida as well. There'll be meet and greets along the way. He's saying if you're a few miles off the interstate, off I-75, he'd like to meet up with you. So if you're in any of the states like Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, or Michigan. Well, if you were in Michigan, you missed him.
You're pretty good with that, knowing all that.
Well, that comes from driving on the road for a couple of years.
That's
and
amazing.
Knowing the states and so forth. At any rate, 11 a.m. along came Monday, fun day with Jane and Red.
It was a fun Monday. It was a
Fun Monday, fun day.
Fun Monday, fun day. It was.
And that's because Red took the grandkids along with Jane and they went in the forest.
Oh, no.
They froze their little tushies off, but they had a good time, and that's what counts.
Mm-hmm. And they got to eat curry. They went out for curry.
Ooh, Dougie's curry will warm you up. Just ask Francis.
Yeah, that's really nice. And then
at 12 o'clock, guess who came to lunch? It was Straight Talk. Straight Talk with RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
And he is the Wonder Dog. He's getting so much better. His skin is better. He's going to have a bath maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow.
He
And
doesn't like baths, but after the bath, he feels happy.
he's happy because he doesn't have any odor about him.
But during the bath, he's kind of like, oh, you know.
Right, but it feels good.
Oh yeah, afterwards he's happy, but
Plus he gets to hop in the bathtub with you. That's, I don't know if that makes him
I
happy or
don't think
not.
that matters to him.
Oh, okay. He's not into that. Okay, well, we got it now. All right, 1 p.m. along came Manu and Comfort, and I guess it was somewhat of a surprise, although Marty let the cat out of the bag an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in advance. But it was Manu hosting for Comfort's birthday today, and we were asked to be on the panel, which was an honor. We were glad to be there for Comfort.
Oh yeah.
And we both spoke once, and we thought that was it. So I was getting ready to leave, and then I hear my name again. Rob, would you and Lynn speak again, please? Huh? So we came back, and
No,
we
we
spoke.
never left.
Well, we didn't leave to go anywhere. I went to the bathroom, but Comfort room. But other than that, nah, we didn't go anywhere. So we were there for round 2. And it was nice. We were glad to be there for Comfort. We support her.
What was nice was that, Comfort mentioned that growing up, she didn't have the opportunity to have her birthday celebrated. I guess she didn't even know it was her birthday. You know what I mean? So now she's getting a lot of recognition. Many people are wishing her a happy birthday every year. So it's pretty special for Comfort. She was very touched by it.
I think you're right. All right, that was 1 p.m. The rest of the afternoon, there were other webinars. We did hear about that. Too many to mention. And at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're there now, and there goes the prompter, RobLynnLive and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
With Ollie's Where Am I contest, our presentation, and the presentation tonight's a dandy. History of video conferencing. Buckle your seatbelts. You're going to enjoy this one.
That sounds really
interesting. You may enjoy this one. It's very interesting stuff, how things all got started with video conferencing.
Yeah, it should be interesting to most.
So that's our presentation of the night, and that's on the history of video conferencing. And let's pray for Ash, shall we? His family,
yes,
his lovely wife, Ashmahan, the boys, Omar, and, of course, the Chunkster. The Chunkster is the astronaut in the family, and the Omar is the author in the family at age 9. Now get a load of that. Age 9, writing books.
That's amazing.
Don't worry about the Mafara family. Does that happen? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right. And also pray for the tech team, the media team, the support teams around the globe for their safety and good health. We need them healthy. We need them safe. Also, if you know of anybody who needs prayer or needs to be uplifted in any way, you got it. The prayer warriors are at your service in the RobLynnLive network. Just call upon one of us and we'll make sure that the prayers go out. All right. Now, before we go into some announcements, including the OConnect new version, we're not going to say a few hellos just yet. It's early. Let's do may we have the presentation board of Where's Ollie, please?
All right. We're going to continue here, right?
That's where I'll come back to.
It right now.
Right.
All right. So we're going to have the Where is Ollie Boy contest, and my husband's going to explain what that is.
Okay. Each day, Ollie travels the world. He's a global, not only is he a global leader, he's a global traveler extraordinaire.
Yes.
He gets around the world. He drags us with him, and we have different plates of food. You name it, we've probably eaten it. The only thing that hadn't been on the menu that I can recall is chicken feet, thank goodness. Or Spam. We did skate those two items.
You know what you're missing.
Oh, yes, I do. Those poor little chickens dancing to get away from you. Oh, yeah. All right, could we have, please,
Okay.
Where's Ollie?
Here we go. And make your guesses. We're taking guesses from those who are in OConnect. So what we're going to do is do the contest. We'll have the answers being announced only on OConnect. So, you want to talk about the domain name? before we go to the contest, because after the contest, we'll go straight to OConnect.
She's referring to RobLynnLive.ai. So all you got to do, if you're not in the OES yet, and you should be, you will want to be, you don't want to be left sitting on the dock of the bay. Okay, you don't want to be in that position. You want to be in like Flint. You want to also have, and it looks like a super sticker. All right, thank you to Sifu Francis Tay. Thank you, Francis, for that super sticker. Very kind. From our heart to yours, brother. We appreciate you. You know that.
We appreciate you, and we also, we always want to mention the OES classroom training, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, run by Francis Tay. But he has trained so many leaders from these various countries to actually do presentations. So it's a great thing, and you don't want to miss it.
It's good. It's where you go to get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So the next one coming up is Tuesday morning.
Tomorrow morning, Eastern time at 8 a.m. And that's Singapore time at 9 p.m. They're 13 hours ahead of us. They're already into the 16th already.
Yes.
Woo, doggies. But they're probably sleeping. Oh, no, they're awake. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
So it'll be 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is 9 p.m. in Singapore and the other Asian countries. But we'll post the link in the back office. You don't want to miss it. The training is a high-quality training worth being there.
All right. Thank you for that, Ms. Nakamoto. And now, if we could show everybody where we think Ollie is.
All right, here we go. We're going to show you the background of where Ollie is, and you guys are going to make your guesses in OConnect. And we'll ring the bell, and then you can make your guesses. And after that, we're going to do the sum. Remind me to do the sum. Okay, don't on the live stream, alrighty? Alrighty, here we go with the beautiful visual, and this is created by Charmaine Ng in Singapore. She does a fine job of these creating visuals for our contest. They're gorgeous.
And the monitor for tonight is Mr. James Kilgore.
James Kilgore will be here with us to tell us the correct answers, and as well as to tell us who won the contest tonight, who guessed correctly. So here we go with the image.
The history of video conferencing. Yeah, January 15th, 2024. And let's take a look. Ooh, we got a smorgasbord of food tonight. All right, if everybody can see the conferencing, the history of video conferencing up on your board, let us know in the chat so we know for sure you can see it.
We can't see the guesses unless we're off this full screen.
Correct, and we have to be in the chat.
But we need to have this full screen. So let me log in on my device so that I can be on a second device. But in the meantime, you can chat away with people.
That's what they pay me the big bucks for. Yes, indeedy do. All right. So what we'll do is we'll leave this up for another few minutes, and then we'll take it down and we'll put up the chat so that we can see what your guesses are. Now, you can guess as often as you like, and we'll have a first boy and first girl, as well as all the first winners. So once again, tonight's topic is RobLynnLive, the history of video conferencing.
And maybe you can tell them a little bit about the community time that we have.
Maybe I will. Be nice.
And about Don Swihart, too.
Yes, we have a couple of features on our broadcast each and every night, and that's we have Miss Dawn Swihart, and she comes along. She's a holistic, I would say, food trainer or food.
I think she's like a health coach, right?
Coach. She's a coach. That's Coach Dawn. Coach Dawn will be along. Last night we had a topic, garlic. And you would think garlic. What are you kidding me? That should be 10 minutes. No. 2 hours and I think it was 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Almost 3 hours.
Talk about garlic. Almost 3 hours. So, and we had the deaf on. We did some deaf signing. We did deaf. We learned some sign language, and here is the R. That's the R. I'm not giving you the middle finger. That's the R. It's crossed, and I tap my hat, and that tells you my name. My sign name is Robert the Mad Hatter, right there. So
good.
we will have after that, we'll have community time. And on community time, we're able to bring you to the panel. No more me, 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 me. You don't have to sing that. All you got to do is click on the button at the bottom, and it will bring you over to the front screen. And then Lynn will click you in, as they say, click you in, click you in.
All righty. So now we can go ahead and have some of those guesses. We're going to ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell and go ahead and make guesses. You people who are in OConnect.
And there it is. And they're off at Jersey City.
And
all right.
Here are the guesses.
Here come the guesses. And we're going to leave that up, and we'll do the guesses on the phone if we may.
All right.
No, I can't read that, but okay.
It's on large. You can't read the large.
I guess I can. Okay, that is Frank Rose saying his guess is the airport in Singapore. Sunny Singapore, that is.
Okay.
And there's Irena. She's agreeing with old Frank. Okay, the two of them. Here's another guess from Rachel Violet. She says Singapore. And there's Carmela Schwartz is saying Paris. Gay Paris. And here's a hello from, looks like Aseta. Hello, Aseta. And Singapore, according to Sadananda Das, it looks like. And why won't the scrolling move?
Oh, that's because that's it for guesses so far.
Oh, all right.
You see it's unlocked. That means that's the nature of the guesses.
Okie dokie smoky. Ooh, it's boy. It's moving. It's rolling, 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 rawhide. Okay, Lisa McBride in the house. Set is in the house, as is Frank Rowe, who's already made his guess known to the world. And let's see who else might have a guess. It looks like Melanie Marcano, double M, or Mel, has chosen sunny Singapore for her guess. And let's see. Oh, look at John Barilla being so specific. Jewel Changi Airport. That's an indoor waterfall, by the way, folks. Indoor waterfall. Cool beans. And then we got Sadananda Das is here. Irena Steksala is here, and she was first girl already. And Greg Hill is in the house. Hello to you, Greg. And let's see. And Mel is here. Aseta is here. And here we've got Rachel Violet saying hello to Melanie. Thank you very much for that. And let's see what else we can come up with guess-wise. Or should we go ahead and take the presentation board down? I think that'd be a good idea.
Sure.
It'll make the scrolling easier.
All right. Okay, so everybody got to see the image long enough, right?
Yep, and we're back. And we're going to put the chat up on the board here so we can...
we're not supposed to touch the controls, but we're going to see what happens. While we're live streaming, we try not to do this, but we're going to do that. You want us to be here, right? Okay, we'll try it.
I thought so.
We'll try it.
All right. Now, let's see. We got to do the guesses, and then we go over to OConnect only, right?
No, we're going to play the song.
I knew that.
You got to remind me to play the song.
We're going to play the theme song maybe 2, maybe 3 times right now. So stand by.
So the guesses are all in? Nobody's making more guesses?
No, there's a guess right there from, it looks like, the one, the only Toy says Singapore. She would know.
Where is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Deborah Lang.
Did you read
Singapore.
Did you read these?
I thought I did, but who knows? The last one I did was John Barilla.
Okay, let's scroll up a bit.
There he is.
Okay, that was John Barilla.
Yeah.
Pause it for a bit. It's hard to read, you know, if you don't pause it. Okay, so the next guess is from Momodu. He says, Singapore is my guess.
All right, all right. And there's
Patricia Green.
Dorothy.
Saying Singapore.
Toy, and let's see, that's Deborah.
Deborah Long says Singapore. Wait, we gotta put bold and large. There we go. And someplace tropical says Greg Lakin. And we have, who else is guessing? John Burla says, my guess, Irena, came from my evil twin since I was working all day I couldn't look it up. So he swiped it from you. And I think that's the last guess there.
That is the last guess.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play our theme song first, and then we're gonna have James Kilgore come in and let us know what the correct answers are and who guessed correctly. So now we're gonna do the song, and here we go. Let me pull it up. And this again is the theme song, and my husband's gonna tell us the background to that.
Background to the theme song is John Barilla composed it and sang it and sings it, and the one and only Chris Tiazone was on keyboard.
Very nice.
Pretty cool stuff.
And I love it personally because the song is so uplifting. It makes me happy. It truly makes me happy. Every time we play it, I smile. So John, whatever you did was magical, in my opinion.
It puts us all in our happy place.
It makes me happy. It's just like that song, "Happy" by what's his name, Farrell, with the famous singer. Anyway, that song makes me happy. But secondly, this theme song for RobLynn Live Show truly makes me smile and makes
RobLynnLive.ai. So here comes the theme song. Get ready, kids.
Alrighty.
We're going to play it right now.
We're going to play it a couple of times, 2 or 3 times.
Sure.
Ready, set, go. All right.
All right, all right, all right. Did that put everybody in the mood or what? Oh, yeah. How catchy is that tune? Think about that. RobLynn Live right now.
Love it. I love it. Love it.
Johnny boy. Johnny.
Thanks.
Thank you, John.
Thanks to JJB Tinan for composing and singing
Performing it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And Chris Tiazone on keyboard.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, so folks, we are now going to move over to OConnect only. So those of you who are with us on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, etc., it is now time for you to move to OConnect. The OConnect link is posted in the live chat of our YouTube live, which is happening right now. You can also get the link at the back office, ofounders.net, as well as in my Facebook page, Lynn Mie Nakamoto, as well as in our messenger group and in our WhatsApp group, etc. So it's in many places you can get it. But we want you to enjoy the rest of the show. Don't you want to know where Ollie Boy is? And don't you want to be part of community time? And don't you want to learn the history of video conferencing?
Yes, that's a resounding yes, ma'am. Yes. So there's 60 of you here now on what's this called? OConnect. And how many in the YouTube?
We got 34.
Oh, there's 100 of you folk around. Come on now, let's all get it. You know, on the count of 3, we're going to swing on over to OConnect exclusively where we belong.
So we're going
on the count of 3.
1,
3.
Oh, 3,
2, 1, or 3.
All right.
Bye-bye. It's
everybody.
off to OConnect we go.
Love you all.
Da 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 da.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, here we are. We are on OConnect exclusively.
That's right. Yeah.
On the RobLynnLive network. That's where we belong. We've got some announcements for you. But first, I think we're going to do a few hellos, if that's okay with you, Miss Nakamoto.
Okay.
Let's have a few hellos, or do you want me to get right after it?
It's okay. I was just going to, okay. All right. You want to say hello? Let me turn the chat on.
There goes the chat.
There it is. All right, so let's maybe scroll up a bit. So we missed some of the chat, I'm sure. We're going to go up to, let's do it from 3 minutes back. I'm almost at 3 minutes. All right, at the 3-minute mark, we have James Kilgore, and he is going to be letting us know where Ollie Boy is. I guess we can do it right after we say hellos, right?
And James' wife's name is Sienna, right?
Sienna. Yeah, Sienna.
All right. Thank you for being here, both of you. And I guess we're at Mom's tonight. So James and Sienna will be doing our Where's Ollie Boy contest in just a moment.
And Dominique is here.
Dominique from Dominica. And
nice.
They're working on making things easier for getting into the, what do you call that thing? OConnect. So to subscribing. So hopefully you haven't experienced any issues there. Dominique from Dominica.
And I thought I changed her.
You did not.
Oh.
There it is. It's the far screen, my favorite color. There it is in the background.
Okay, and we have Himanshu Husan Pradhan, who's here. Hi. Welcome. Armin Hogue is in the house.
Armin Hogue in the house.
Sadananda Das.
Woo, Dusty Boy's here.
Gregory Hill.
Greg Hill in the house, as is Cynthia Deering.
Hi, Cynthia.
There's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is here. She's going to be teaching some science tonight for sure. And we have Rachel. Violet, we hope maybe you can help to teach some science too tonight.
That would be nice, Rachel.
We have Frank Rowe. He says, looks like Ollie is eating some Singapore-style chicken
satay.
Satay. You're right, satay. And we have, who else is in here? Irena Stick-Sala. We have, Jacqueline Nakopoulos, who is deaf as well. We hope that maybe you can help teach science tonight as well. That would be really nice. We also have, who else? Let's go down here. John Barilla says, I listened on YouTube because I can never hear it on my mobile on OConnect. Whoa, 3 times. Thanks, RobLynn. Yeah, we love it that much. 3 times is just right. Actually, it's not enough, but I can just listen to it over and over. Anthony Henderson is here, and he's the brother of Dominique Henderson. Hello to you.
Welcome.
Yes, David Pickett's here. Nice to have you, David. Thank you for being with us. Kenroy Gallion is here, as he always is. Hi, Kenroy. We want to say hello to, let me scroll down a bit. Oh, Mel, of course. We want to
Mel is in the house.
And Carmela Schwartz is here from Israel.
That's the fire girl from Israel.
Yes. Thank you, Carmela, for being here. And we have Greg saying, I didn't know where Ollie was at all. I had no clue, but I do know I love you both to an end. Thank you for the I love you.
That's
emoji.
very kind of you,
guys
Greg.
I'll use the I love you. It's an international sign for I love you. Let's use our sign for I love you, which is this, as well as use it as when you're typing your comments. Use that emoji, the I love you.
Make it a hashtag, will you? Hashtag we love you. All right, there's Dawn Swihart. She's in the house. And Dawn, we'd like to call on you again tonight for another one of your holistic.
She's ready. She has her content ready to teach. Mr. Ashraf Ansari, very loyal fan of ours.
Thank you for being here, Ashraf.
Yeah, I know you try to come on the panel. Sometimes your internet doesn't work well. You can't come, but you do try. And he says, life-changing this week.
True, and truer.
Yes. Carmela says, hashtag AI marketing and hashtag business solutions. Hello, Lynn and Rob. And Cecil,
we are in the house.
Here from Canada. Love you, Cecil. You can help teach sign language too. And who else is here? Mr. Bablu Jana. He says, good evening, sir.
Bablu in the house.
Lisa McBride. Hi, Lisa.
In the house as well.
Such a great supporter of our show.
We're up to 71 of you kids here in the Wild West, known as Madeira Beach.
Pat Green. Did we say hi to Pat Green before?
We just did. Okay, hello, Pat.
And Aceta
Dorothy.
Yes, and Aceta Santo, thank you for helping us with our promotions on social media, helping promote our show. We appreciate you for that. And we've got, who else?
Let's see. There's
Chris Tiazon.
Chris Tiazon in the house. Sarananda's here. Of course, Greg Hill and Aceta.
And Greg says to Carmela, fire, fire, fire. And he has the I love you emoji, and he has some dynamite, I think, or firecrackers.
Dynamite! There's going to be a resound. Dynamite!
Right. Deborah Long says, I also teach signs and deaf culture. Oh, cool, Deborah. That is so nice.
Good stuff, Deborah.
So nice to have you, Deborah.
Thank you for being here.
And we got Lori Lunn, and she's doing the I love you sign.
Thank you, Lori Lunn. I think we saw Lori somewhere around 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
She had joined in the birthday celebration.
She sure did. And Michelle Weaver's here saying good evening to all. Michelle from South Carolina.
My belle.
Very nice. And Jackie says, hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm here. Very good.
All right.
Cecil is saying, I love you. There's a whole bunch of I love you emojis. He says, I love you. That's nice. Roberto Riojos is here. Hi, Roberto.
Roberto in the house.
He says, hello, Rob and Lynn. What a show. What a show. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we have Roki Barayak here as well. Roki, welcome. Nice to have you here, Roki.
All right, we're at 76. We're on our way to 86. Come on. And that's not in the garbage, 86.
Yeah, we're going to just catch up in the chat, and then we're going to have James Kilgore give the answers to the contest.
And then it's off to see history of video conferencing.
Right on. And we got Lori Lunn in the house saying, hello, RobLynnLive and ONPASSIVE family. And so Clover Kelly, hi. Clover Kelly's with us tonight. Thank you. She's with us all the time, by the way. And who else? Let me scroll down a bit more. Michael Chada, of course. Michael Chada's with us every night, and he's responsible for the ticker you see going across the page right now. Isn't it beautiful? It has our show name, which is RobLynnLive, the topic, which is a history of the audio-visual world. Oh, wait, it's supposed to be a history of video conferencing. I guess you'd like to change the wording. So it's basically a history of video conferencing, January 15, 2024 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. We're at 77 on our way to 87. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it.
Elizabeth says, love you both. Thank you. And Sadananda Das is here saying, oh yeah. And he added
emojis.
Emojis. I love you, emojis. And Greg says, hello, Cecil from Greg Hill. And he says, lots of love,
plenty of love there, brother.
Galore. I love it. Thank you, you guys. We appreciate your support for the deaf. Thank you, thank you. Nicole. Oh, Nicole Hirschman is here too. Love you.
All right, welcome. Nicole. Glad you're here.
You teach sign language too tonight. That'd be nice.
We usually have about 20 minutes set aside for a sign language, so let's get it on.
And Armin says to Laurie, Clydesdale Lunn. That's really cute.
Clydesdale Lunn, they call her.
And let me see if I got every. Oh, David Lavelle Jr. is here. Greetings, everyone. He says, it is great to be here. And Michael Chatta says with his beautiful emojis, you're welcome, RobLynnLive.
Woo, Dougies. Come on now. Let's see if we can do 80 tonight. We had 78.
Go, go, go. Muhammad Ashraf.
Maybe I need to sing again.
I don't know. It could go either way. Muhammad Ashraf Ansari says, love you, everyone. That's really nice. And Ranjan Paramanik is here. He says, namaskar, namaste, RobLynn. Thank you so much for that. We have Murali Sandra Pandian with us, and he says, ONPASSIVE, a friend to mankind. Isn't that true? We agree with you on that.
Pardon me, babe. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo?
And Cecil says, love you, with the international sign for love you. And he says, I love the world ONPASSIVE family. That's beautiful.
Woo, doggies. Yes. All right, now.
Angela Lalande. Hi, Angela.
Angela Lalande is in the house with those.
Hi to everyone. Look at that long list. She's actually typed everybody's name in.
That's because you got the.
Oh, and we got Sneha Day here. Sneha. She says, hello, everyone, and also good evening, RobLynn. Hi, welcome.
Sneha. All right, glad she's here.
Rachel Violet. I hope she comes on the panel tonight. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope she comes in. And who else do we have here? I think I might have. I can't wait. Oh, Nicole says, I can't wait. Excited. I learn. OConnect practice. Yes, you can practice with us here.
Right here, live. You can be a co-host. So
OConnect. OConnect, rather. Sorry. Sign for OConnect. 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 That's the sign for our OConnect. Okay. And we have, let me see if I caught up with everybody. Oh, we have Toy in, listening to the recording. Okay, that's great. Sina, hi Sina. Thank you for all you do for our show. Charmaine is here. She says, hello, RobLynnLivers. Thank you for creating the beautiful Where is Ollie visuals for us every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Straight Talk. She does Straight Talk visuals as well. We appreciate you so much. And let me see if I got everybody. I think so. Oh, that chat is active tonight. My gosh, it's really nice. John Barilla says, nice to see you all, RobLynnLivers, here tonight to RobLynnLive with me as I sing for everyone tonight. Tonight's song is kind of fun. Oh, so don't tell us what the song is, so we'll have to be there to know what song you're going to sing. And we have Eric Ruthlin here. Hi, welcome to our show, Eric. So glad you're here. And let me see if we've got anybody else. I think I'm really trying to keep up with the chat. It's really active. Charmaine, very nice backgrounds for sure. That's from John Barilla. Appreciate that. And I think I've caught up.
All right. So now it's time to let you folks know. Let's bring in Mr. James Kilgore.
All right. James, you can turn on your camera.
And tell us where Ollie Boy is, would you?
James is one of our volunteers who helps with our contest. Thank you, James, for volunteering.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So welcome. Tonight, thank you. Ollie made a trip to Jewel Chang Airport in Singapore. The Rain Vortex is an iconic Singapore attraction located in the center of the airport. It is the largest and tallest indoor waterfalls at 7 stories. The best time to visit the Rain Vortex waterfall would be in the evenings during the light shows. Rob is having chili crab while Lynn is enjoying bak kut teh. Ollie is eating satays. Singapore chili crab is made of stir-fried mud crab cooked in a thick, savory chili sauce, varying in levels of sweetness and spiciness. Bak kut teh consists of pork ribs stewed for hours in a herbal broth. Satay, this classic Malay dish, consists of seasoned, skewered, and barbecued meat served with rice cakes and dipped in piquant, sweet peanut sauce and is sometimes enhanced with pineapple sauce. Three varieties of satays popular in Singapore: pork, chicken, and beef. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the winners tonight: Frank Rowe, Irina Stexala, Rachel Violet, Sadadana Das, Melanie Marcano, John Barilla, Mamodu, Patricia Green, Deborah Long, and everyone who guessed and participated.
Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Looks like you're indoors tonight, so you're out of the cold. That's a good thing.
That's nice. We hope you'll be able to join us on the panel and maybe even your family if they are free. All right, we'll see you soon.
Right, all right. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
We'll be back to you in a little bit. Now, without further ado, I think we're going to head over to the announcements. If we could have the prompter, please.
Sure. Here you go.
And here it is. All right, there we go. The latest in announcements, and this is coming to you live from the RobLynnLive studios, high atop the 6-foot mound in the front yard here in St. Petersburg. OConnect's new version coming out. It's coming. It's coming to get you right now.
Are you guys excited? That's tomorrow.
And I changed it from the global, Great American Global Handout to the passing of the global pool. Is that a little nicer? Do you like that?
Okay, that's nice.
All right. The set's on the 16th. The deadline for, it may be on Wednesday the 17th, as a matter of fact. On the 16th, the deadline for owning OConnect to receive the first round of many rounds of the global pool. So if you miss this one, there'll be others, and we'll be there with you the whole way. Check out the ONPASSIVE website. Excuse me. The ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. OES login and check your profiles. Log into your alternate emails and make sure they're live and not on Memorex. And did you want to show me something?
No, I'm just putting the
All righty, mate. Let's see. You moved the prompter a little bit out of the way. So let's get back to it. There we are, right there. So help anyone who needs help. You know, that's the drill. You help one, you help us all. Attend webinars and chats. And let's get after it with tonight's topic, shall we? You ready for tonight's topic?
I'm ready.
Okie dokie. All right, it's a history of video conferencing. There's a new player in town on this video conferencing stuff. Ollie's question of the evening: what was your first experience with video conferencing? He'd like to know, were you there in the what do you call it, Microsoft days? Were you there even before that when they used a tin can and a wire for video conferencing? Just tell us, will you, in the chat? We'd love to see it. Dating back to the 1950s, video conferencing has a storied past, and that is a fact, Jack. 1950s to the 1960s. We'll talk in terms of 10 years, if we may. 50s and 60s, it was a start. Infant stage, baby steps, the start of video conferencing dates, all the way back to the black and white television. Do you remember that little screen about that big? Black and white TV. John Barilla had one. He may still have one, as a matter of fact.
Probably collectibles, man.
Yeah, probably. So, all right, that's the story there. It's going all the way back. And looks like, okay, we're going to pass on that call for the moment and move along here. 50s and 60s brought you the black and white television when transmitting of radio signals was over telephone lines. Woohoo, doggies. In the 70s, now let's move along, little doggies. 50 years ago this week, closed caption TV, CCTV, was next up and only able to transmit video meetings within a building. Sort of limited.
Oh.
But oh no, not now. Woo, doggies on passive and OConnect. It's very limited in scope. This was and is very expensive just to broadcast to yourself. But with OnPassive, you can do an OConnect by yourself if you like, or with several people, and it doesn't cost a thing. No, 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 no. All right, all right, all right. So that is the 80s. There was improved video coding in the 80s. It paved the way along with digital compression. What in the world are we talking about? Well, it made it more practical for video conferencing solutions. The first actual commercial video conferencing was the picture tell system. Picture tell. Can you imagine that? Is that going back a ways or what? Picture tell conferencing solution.
Wow.
The first actual commercial video conferencing was the picture tell system, first introduced in 1986, some 38 years ago today.
Oh.
Woo, doggy.
Picture tell system.
Picture tell. There's probably a few of those big old picture tell boxes around somewhere if you want to look for one.
Bet.
All right, in the 90s, with the internet's growth, guess what came along? The internet's getting louder and stronger and clearer and more concise. Well, what are you going to do about it there, Buster Roo? How about grabbing on to Microsoft and Intel as they began incorporating video capabilities into communication tools, and then along came the desktop video conferencing. Ooh, we've got that today.
Yeah.
So that's up through the 60s. No,
90s.
through the 90s. Well, enter the 21st century, shall we? The 20s, 2001 to 2020, compression and the arrival of high-speed internet. Are you believing how high-speed this internet is? It's a dandy. It is. It made video conferencing much clearer, much more concise, as compression algorithms advanced and got better and better and better and better again. Skype came on the video conferencing scene, and other web conferencing tools became more and more and more popular, very popular. Also, cloud-based solutions made solutions easier to find. How about that?
Yeah, it's good.
It's like having a road map and also having Waze with you at the same time. You can't miss.
Yeah.
You're going to get there. All right. Then you got the 2010s. What in the world happened in the 2010s? Well, how about the advent of smartphones and tablets? Holy macanoli, man. It made accessibility of video conferencing easier and peasier and easier again. And Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx, and Zoom fast became household names. Well, there's a new kid on the block, and that new kid is known as OnPassive. OnPassive, and don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. So we've got Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx, and Zoom fast became household names. It was high-definition videos, and virtual meeting around the globe became the standard. It was the norm now. It's not just something that may come along. It's here. It's here. So use it.
Wow. And then in the 2020s,
thanks to COVID-19, it kind of shut a bunch of us down around the globe. It made the epidemic the video conferencing tool to use. And we were off like a cat on a hot tin roof.
That's right, because people were
locked up,
not able to actually meet in person. Video conferencing became very, very prominent at that time.
As did virtual meetings became an integral part of communication. If you look around the internet, you're going to see a virtual meeting for virtually, no pun intended, everything. So, that all being said, remember, do you, RobLynnLive, I'm going to say it again, kids, Do you, RobLynnLive? Are you a RobLynnLiver or liver or whatever you want to call yourself?
Liver.
I'm just reading what this clown that typed this up says, and you know who that might be. Little old moi. So, that all being said, is it time for community time? It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Okay.
Very good timing, actually.
Not too shabby. So we want to remind everybody, be aware, be awake, be alert. Log in tomorrow and see what's going to happen. I think we're looking at a kaboom. A big kaboom.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we see our chat is flying. I'm really happy about that people are actively utilizing our chat, getting to know one another. That's what it's all about, you know. And Pat Green says, I RobLynnLive.
That a girl. I knew she did.
She does, yeah. All right. Okay, so let us go ahead and explain what community time is. This is a time for us to get to know you and for you to get to know us. And it's a great time. Community time is when you can come to the panel. We make it very easy because there is a speaker request button now. So once I enable that, once I enable speaker request functionality, the icon will appear for you on the bottom, along with, where your microphone and your video are. Along that same bottom panel, you're going to see a person and you're going to see some wavy lines around it. That's the button. And all you got to do is click on it. And once you click on it, we will see you're requesting to be a speaker and we will accept you. And in a matter of seconds, voila, you appear on our panel.
And we had quite the crowd last night, 24 on screen one, if I might add.
It's a really great panel.
It's a grand topic. After we finished our regular topic, we had Dawn Schweitzer, and she did a bang-up job.
Oh my gosh, it's the most active panel I've seen. People raising their hands like crazy to say something.
It was good stuff.
Really, thank you, Don.
Thank you,
Dawn.
Don.
Now we're going to go ahead and enable that. Oh, let me change the ticker. Thank you, Michael, for this beautiful ticker message across the way. Now we're going to change to his other message that he made for us about how to become a panelist. And here it is. Thank you, Michael Chatta. To be a panelist is quite simple. All you have to do is click the speaker button, which is on the bottom panel, and request to become part of the panel. So here I'm going to go. I'm going to start. We're going to enable that functionality right now, and let's see how quickly we can have you all come to the panel. So we're going to start the panel now. So go for it. We got someone requesting already, and that is JJB Tinman. He's first at out the gate.
There's no way. He's here?
He's first, too. That's pretty darn good.
Wow. Yabba dabba doo, buddy.
He's fast, man.
Hope
John,
it went
you're
well
fast.
today. You were a stand-in in
Yay,
Hollywood.
wow.
I'm quick. I jump right on it.
You are. Good to have you here, and we hope you had a good day at work today. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, well, it was a pretty long day, a little bit over 8 hours, and so I'm kind of tired because I hadn't done it for a while. And you're standing up. You don't work every second of the day because they have you on and off the set. But when you're working, you're standing all the time. Moving around but standing. So I'm kind of tired, but it was a good day, and I'm glad I had a day's work. Let's put it that way.
Wonderful.
All right. See, so Weir's coming to the panel. Dorothy, you're here already. Dorothy.
Pat Green is
Pat
here.
Green is in the house. And oh, yeah, Mr. Giff himself. Greg Hill in the
Mr.
house.
Gift. Let's call him Mr. Gift. That's a cool name. Hi, Mr. Gift. Love you.
All right. And there's Mel, double Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Greg Lakin is in the house. Oh, it's filling up fast. Look out, kids.
Carmela
Fire Schwartz is in the house from Israel. She gets a lot of love.
And we got Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. He's here with us again. Thank you, Mohammed. And who else we got? We got Nicole Hirschman. She is deaf. She's coming over. And we got
Good
Anush
stuff.
Kumar coming
All right.
in. Hi, Anush.
Man, this thing's filling up fast.
And Don Swihart is coming in.
All right, all right, all right. That's a holistic dietary person. Whoa, Nicole.
Yay,
Hey.
Nicole. Yay, Nicole. Hooray. Okay, who else coming in? Come on down, everybody.
Come on, man. Let's blow it up tonight. We had 24 last night on the main screen. I think we had a couple more after that. So come on. Come on, come on, like my mama used to say. Come on, Robert. Come on home, Robbie.
And they say, don't be shy.
Don't be shy. It ain't no lie. Just come on down and enjoy yourself. All right, all right. There's Greg Lakin in the house. Hello, Greg.
Yay,
how you doing,
Greg.
brother?
I forgot.
Here's the sign for hello.
Greg says, you didn't post. I go, oh no, I forgot to post in the back office. I need somebody who's going to remind me every day. Who's that going to be? I don't have anybody yet. James Kilgore is coming down to the panel.
All right, all right, all right. There's Dawn. I see Dawn.
All right. And who else is here? Oh, we got someone else. That is Jeffrey. And Jeffrey is deaf as well. So Jeffrey is coming. Right on. Jeffrey will be here in a second.
All right.
It's filling up.
Nicole and oh man, look at all these people. Muhammad's here. Sadul is here. Jeffrey's here.
We hope Muhammad can show his camera. I know he sometimes has trouble, but we'd love to see you on video if you can, Muhammad. And who else? Saidul Saik. He came in the other night. Smiling. Remember Saidul?
Yeah, Ayush was here last night.
Yes, he was. So it's nice to have folks from India and Bangladesh with us. We love you to pieces. Thank you, thank you.
All right, we're slamming it at 82 now. We got 82 here. That's not too
shabby.
Charoo. And here comes Pedro, a little bit early, but he's here.
Pedro Estrada.
Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas.
And we have Elizabeth Simmons, and her sign name is this because it's like Queen Elizabeth, how they wave royally. This is his
Hi,
sign
Queen.
name.
Hi,
She's coming
Queen.
in. And we also have Lake Dega coming in now. Hi, Lake Dega.
Lake Dega in the house. All right.
She'll be here shortly. Wonderful.
And look at this panel's growing exponentially.
Very nice.
3, 7,
and Elizabeth
11,
says hi to everyone.
15 on the panel.
Very nice.
Not too shabby, if I
Not
might
at
say
all.
so. All right, we got a hand raised already. I thought it was Carmela. It is Carmela. All right, Carmela. Bring it. Bring it. Lay it
Hello,
on.
hello, everyone. How are you today?
Good and getting better.
I'm trying again tonight with my phone, and it's work excellent. I love it.
Wow, good news. Good for you,
Yes.
Carmela.
Yes, I'm going to be specialist in OConnect.
Yay.
That's good. You're doing very well with OConnect, I might say. And there's Muhammad
I'm
Ashraf.
trying.
I'm sorry.
Trying my best.
Right.
I see him right there, upper right, and Pat Green.
So thank you for all the opportunity, and I will let other people to speak too.
All right.
All right, we like having everybody here tonight. So we'll be back to you in a little bit, Carmela. Looks like it's over to Pat Green. Dorothy, come on in, Dorothy. It's cold outside. Dorothy. And Mel too.
You're unmuted now. Oh, she got to put her headset on. Give her a few minutes. She'll be there. And remind me, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to take a picture soon while we have so many here. Okay? Before people leave, we want to take a picture. Soon. Right.
All right, all right, all right.
Pat Green.
Pat Green, come on down, Dorothy.
Uh-oh, no sound. We can't hear you, Pat. Uh-oh. No sound. Might have to have her husband help her.
Okay. Not a problem at all. All right, Pat, we're back to you in a few minutes.
Or you can try refreshing.
Wait a minute. Pat, it looks like you're unmuted, are you? No, you're not. All right, let's go to Double Mel. Mel, speak to us.
Good evening to everyone.
Hello.
Hey, the camera stay put. History of video conferencing. Sorry, not conferencing. Tonight, okay, so I just remembered during how you call it? How you call it? Was it COVID? Whatever. COVID, right?
COVID-19.
Which I hate that name. COVID. Anyhow, when everything was very silent, very quiet, you had people even on the street doing video conferencing. They're showing how they can get connected in prayers, kneeling on the street corners, wherever they can brush, And I remember that song, popular song. And they had the dance to it. It was just a raining song during COVID. I'm trying to remember that song. Even the nuns, everybody, the police officers, everybody, firemen were dancing to that song. And it was all through video. They were grouping with each other, no matter who they were, wherever they were from. They were grouping with each other to get on video to make their videos, at that time. So the history of video conferencing, it has come a long way. And literally you could be in the bush, without any shelter, but you have a little gadget, a little device, and you can get together with other people around the world. The way I look at the vastness or the vast pace of video conferencing, yeah, it is just going wild and vast. Like so many things, so many different gadgets you're seeing. Like when you used to take a long time to call someone on a Qualcomm, which was pretty loud, but now it's different. Now you can have a little cube like this and then get a conference going. Once you have it hooked up to, a portable laptop or something, then there's video, just conferencing going. It doesn't matter where you are around the world nowadays. So I'm amazed by the height of video conferencing, how fast and how vast it has gone. It's like spreading like wildfire. Conferencing and video.
For sure.
Yeah. It's amazing to see the improvement and plus the growing of video conferencing. How fast and how far it has gone.
Thank you, Mel. We appreciate that. Over to Greg Hill. Greg, speak to us, and then we'll try Pat again.
Hey, everybody. Nice to see you all. Carmela, Melanie, I'd like to call you out by name, but it just takes too much time. And when I was looking at the back here, we got like 83 people on here. Is that cool or what? Okay. So when I started to make the gift for tonight about video conferencing, I thought, I don't know if what am I going to say about this? What kind of a gift am I going to make about this? Well, then I started thinking, here I'm in Seattle. 1962, I went to the World's Fair. When they had the first, World's Fair in Seattle. And they had the Space Needle, and they had all kinds of fancy stuff. It was all about the future and everything. And then 1961, we had meet George. What I'm going to say? The Jetson.
His boy Elroy.
Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife. Exactly.
Their dog, Mutsy. I don't remember the dog's name.
It's still on. It's still on one of the networks.
So anyway, I started looking at. I went back and I just typed into Google with images, 1961, the Jetsons, and I started looking at those things and going, "Wow, we were talking. That's what they were really talking about was video conferencing this whole time. They had it on their wrists, they had it on their TVs. The one where Judy was holding up looked like a tablet with an antenna on it, and she was talking to the Mr. Jefferson. I can't think. I get excited because I see this stuff. I started thinking, this is crazy. And they're out on the street somewhere or flying wherever they are, in their little jets, and they're talking to, they're all looking at different TVs back and forth and talking to each other. It's real video conferencing back in 61. Well, like you said, Rob, it goes way back, and I started looking at a lot of that stuff, and it does go back a long ways, amazingly, to find out. And here we are today, and we're in the midst of the best of it. It's pretty darn cool. I love
And
it.
ONPASSIVE is, I hate to break it to the world, but we're leading the pack right now.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's got what ONPASSIVE has. I mean, and after tomorrow with no buffering, are you absolutely freaking kidding me? No buffering on an international webinar?
Wow.
No buffering.
It's going
That's
to be
huge.
pretty exciting. Oh yeah, very big.
I can't wait for the audio visual board. That's going to be exciting. The auto translate. Nobody's got that stuff. Nobody, nowhere, no how, at any time. So we're like the Jetsons Part 2 right here at ONPASSIVE.
Oh, yes, sir. I just got to go back there. If somebody's on, you can go and search and just look at it and start looking at what's behind there on the Jetsons. Somebody really had some foresight back there. And it's amazing, really. And here we are today.
Speaking of visionaries, that director, producer, writer, they were out there. They were already in the 21st century, and they were still in the 20th century. So unreal.
It's funny how that song sticks in your head. It's kind of like John Barilla's song sticks in my head. Pretty good. And I'm glad you guys play it over a couple times, because that's a good thing. But meet George Jetson, his boy Elroy. I just love it.
Jane, his wife,
Yeah,
daughter Judy.
that's crazy. His the one I never really liked was his boss. His boss was always so darn mean.
Spacely Sprocket. Spacely
There
Sprocket.
you go. Yeah, Spacely Sprockets. I couldn't think of that.
I may be old, but I got a memory when it goes back to old TV, John.
Oh yeah,
Just like Don.
we watched too much of it.
Man, I don't think in my house, or my brother and I were right in front of the TV every Friday night is when the Jetsons came on, and we didn't miss it. But it didn't mean anything to us. We didn't know that maybe that's what's going to happen someday. Nobody knew that.
No, we always just kind of thought, well, that's really cool.
That is good. So look at them hopping around on those cars, air cars, where they're just floating around.
Yeah. Well, we have those. They're called hovercraft now. You know, I mean, not hovercraft. What do they call them? Drones. Basically.
Drones, right.
Wow. And that's
good stuff. Good stuff all the way. All right. Pat, did you get your audio? Oh, I'm sorry, Greg.
That's all. I just said thank you.
Okay, thank you, brother. Pat, did you get your audio back? I see hubby's there.
He's helping him, and he's helping her, I'm sure. Right? Oh, they're still trying. Okay.
Still trying. Okay, no problemo. Who's next on The Price is Right?
So I was going to ask.
Or are we going to Dawn?
Well, I see in the chat, people said, I hope you get well, Anita. So is that
She's
Anita?
having a cancer screening tomorrow. I saw that in the chat. And we will pray for you, Anita.
Is she here with us right now?
Yes, she was in the chat, I believe.
I
think you just missed her.
I don't see her yet. John, did you see her in the chat, John Barilla?
Anita Frohenschuh.
Wait. Who are you talking about? Anita?
Anita,
yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen her. I didn't even know I didn't see her in the chat earlier. Maybe she's there now. Let me take a peek.
Yeah, I haven't.
She's going tomorrow for a cancer screening. She didn't elaborate, so
yeah, I think she mentioned that today.
I think she was on our show, Straight Talk, this at noon today.
That's right.
She knows how to get onto our YouTube, but she doesn't know how to get onto OConnect. So I'm scrolling up, but I don't see her here. So I think people are talking about her, but she's not directly here in the chat, from what I can see.
Right. There's a question in the chat we probably should address. Go the other direction, please. And it was, when does the $93 end? Well, the $93 OConnect is going to end on the 31st of January, okay? Unless it gets extended, but I'm not looking, who knows? So it's the 31st of January this month when the 93 goes away. We don't know what the 93 will become after that. Frank Rose says Anita was in the chat now.
Okay.
So that's the 93. Now, tomorrow night at midnight, Tuesday night at midnight.
No.
All right. She's back. Pat, sound is on.
Because
We
it
can
was
hear
just
you,
fun.
Pat. Yeah, we hear you.
Go
Can
ahead,
you hear
Pat.
me now?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
good.
audible.
Thank you, hun. I was thinking about video conferencing, in that subject, and it was really nice to have that too. I mean, I've been on the internet for a little while and looked at different programs, and some of them had videos, video conferencing on them through the years, and I've noticed how much they've improved, especially with ONPASSIVE. And I'm very thankful for that, especially around COVID, because, when COVID was happening, everybody was shut up in their house. They weren't going very many places. So you really couldn't get out and socialize much. But with, the video conferencing, you could, which was really nice. And guess what I found? I'm cleaning up my office. It's going to take some time. What you need to know before you hire a website designer.
Whoa, how relevant is that?
This thing is 36 pages long. And I was thinking about it today, and I thought, what I need to know is ONPASSIVE. 'Cause they've taken
Easy
care of that for
peasy.
us. And I thought, 36 pages long. And this thing was copyrighted in like 2003. So, people were looking for ways to get their website, to hire a website designer to get a website up even then. And I just thought I'd bring this up a little bit. I'm not going to talk about it a lot because we don't need it, but because we have ONPASSIVE and the tech teams and Mr. Mafar is taking care of that for us. I was very thankful for it. That there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of chapters in here about this. You got to consider it was 36 pages long, so I guess I got a lot to talk about. They talk about what you need to consider before you hire a designer and what is a website, why do you need one, just all sorts of stuff, and promoting your website, that's in here too. And I just thought it was really interesting, so I thought I'd mention it tonight.
All
And praise
right.
the Lord for ONPASSIVE. We don't have to do that.
Praise the Lord for your husband. Otherwise, we wouldn't be hearing from you tonight. So
Yes, that's true. I'm very thankful for him too.
you better be. That's the same guy you weren't even going to go out with. Remember? I don't forget. I'm not going to let you live that one down. All right.
What can I say?
I think you've said it, and I won't forget it. All right, let's go to John Barilla.
Yeah. If she was there, she's not there now. And I scrolled quite a way back through. I didn't see her. So maybe that was the other chat. But they said people were saying she was in this chat, but I didn't see her. And if she was there, she would say something to us. I'll check in on her later on. But I think she did tell me she was going to be, I didn't know she was going tomorrow, but I know she's going to get checked out for a cancer screening. Yeah. So I'll check up on her.
Thank you for
As
that.
far as the web conferencing, what came to my mind was, you can go back as far as last early spring or even like almost a year ago, February, March. And I was relating to a friend of mine who had been involved with, teaching when COVID was there, and there was a lot more online with web conferencing and teaching online. And I was mentioning OConnect. And at the time, we were already saying stuff about, how great it was or how much it had or it could out-feature and compared to Zoom and all that stuff. But if you think about it, we were just entering really the beta stage when we've used it since almost a year ago, right up till recently. And, it's changed a great deal. Even though we're still waiting for a couple of things like the buffering, that's so exciting to have. That'll be better. But anyway, when I had mentioned a couple of the features, and even if we didn't have something, it was like, well, we're going to have this. And this lady was like, some people, and they're perfectly happy with what they're using, that kind of thing. And she made something like, well, when I said something about how easy it will be for us to have like a YouTube video or something that you can just present. You know, you don't have to download. You don't have to go through a whole thing like, you know. And she goes, oh, well, I've been doing that. I do that anyway. I do that with my children. When I teach, I'm going, nah, I don't think you know how it's like she even thought certain features that didn't exist, certainly on Zoom. I don't know if they have it yet, but she's going, well, you know, we have that. I'm going, well, let's just wait and see, because I don't think you do. But again, we've come a long way to where we are now to think how many features we do have. And obviously, a couple of those are even going to get smoother very soon. So OConnect is looking pretty good. So that's what I'd say about web conferencing for myself tonight. Some people think they got more than they actually have on other web conferencing.
Yeah, they ain't seen nothing yet, as we say here at RobLynnLive. They ain't seen nothing. Hey, John, are you going to be singing a little bit later? You have a song for us tonight?
Yes, I do. And it's one that I'll just say, and I don't want to give it away yet, but it's one that somebody kind of requested. I don't remember exactly who, but I think it'll be fun. So yeah, later on, whenever you're ready.
Ride our bike? Are we going to ride our bike?
No. I actually told Carmela that don't get excited. It's not the bicycle song. I haven't even listened to that yet to see if it's possible to karaoke it. I haven't even looked up to see if there's a karaoke version. So it's not that, but it'll still be fun. It's a little different than what we've been doing. So I'll tell you later.
All right. Keep us in suspense, you dirty dog, you. All right. No problem at all. And let's see, anyone else want to throw a hand up or flip me off or whatever?
I will. Hey, guess what? The dog's name was Astro.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay, so there's one
dog Astro.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, I didn't know you were looking for the name. I know the dog's name. I didn't hear. I'm not hearing so good tonight. I don't know why, but I knew the dog's name. And you know what? The show is still on. I watch it. It's on like Antenna Network, one of the nostalgia networks. Yep. Or maybe it's Me Network. I forget which one, but they're nostalgia networks.
I was looking at some more pictures on the Jetsons, and I see that Elroy Mob has a telephone watch like Dick Tracy. Okay, but guess what's the picture is on the watch? It's Fred Flintstone.
What?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I thought that was pretty weird. Yeah,
wow.
Elroy has wearing a watch, and on the watch face it shows Fred Flintstone in the watch.
That's incredible.
It was.
Hey, Greg, it's like my nephew loves Elvis.
Oh,
well, Elvis passed away before my nephew got interested in him. So he's listening to all this music, and I was listening to it live, you know, and I'm like, you don't know really what you miss until you listen to it for a while. And he just was really into Elvis, and he went to the mansion and toured the mansion and all that. It's kind of like that, you know, Fred Flintstone and the Jetsons.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was looking at it. There was quite a few pictures, and Fred Flintstone is in the TV monitor at different pictures they have here, and it's kind of amazing because they're showing video cameras of taking video of Astro, or it looks like Jane is doing exercise. She's actually doing exercises in front of a monitor, you know, and it's wild. And of course, George is talking to basically Sprockets and he's got a really bad, dirty look on his face, and George is sitting at the desk with his buttons and looking, you know, pressing his button. Oh boy, the future was there. We just didn't really realize it.
Can you just imagine? I know I can't. I'm trying to. The Jetsons back then, ONPASSIVE now. What's it going to be like in another 50 years?
Oh,
I just can't even imagine. Can't even imagine.
Yeah.
You know, Alexa, make me a cup of coffee. Do not use the Keurig. Make it fresh. You know,
Right.
I just see that kind of stuff. It's already here, really.
Well, look at these replicators we're talking about. You know, now remember when Star Trek came on? You know, they went to get their food. I'm going to go to the replicator, and they'd replicate their dinner or replicate something. Well, here we have these three-dimensional machines now that print out things, the printers, and they actually they're a replicator is what they are. and they make these objects out of whatever's on the screen. It's three-dimensional. It's pretty awesome. I just hope they don't start making our food like that.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, let's go to, if we could, let's go to James Kilgore. Somewhere. I'm not sure where he is.
Mel was first.
Mel was first. Okay, I'm sorry.
Mel first.
I stand corrected.
Come on, Mel.
Go ahead, Mel.
Mel.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jetsons was a mini movie that I liked. Love watching them, and I used to always say, I wish I could get somebody hand me a cup of coffee with these long arms, the computerized arms, and they look so nice and compact. There we are in that age, really and truly. But I was watching the news maybe on the weekend, and they talked about the latest cars, and I think there's just 3 people who has it. They must be filthy rich. These cars are like the drones, but they will drop you, they'll pick you up, and it's like a little flying car, and it's so cute, like a little James Bond type of car. And they will pick you up and drop you directly to your home, and it's supposed to be a car that is therapeutical, they said. So by taking you into the air and dropping you back to your home, it's like you will get a sort of a healing. I just slightly looked at it and I'm saying, my goodness, that is getting crazy. It's a tiny little car, and the doors lift up like the James Bond cars and everything. It's similar, but then it's like a little flying car. Just 3 people so far who has it already. I forgot the name of that car, but it's very tiny, like a little flying sports car kind of. And I'm saying, wow, look at this thing. How cool. How cool is that? So the Jetsons were meant to be futuristic. It's a futurology movie that they made for children, really and truly, but for children to enjoy. But I was fascinated by it because of what they projected, like the nice, cool things that they were projecting. But now we don't need them. We need the movie, but we don't need them because it's happening already. It's in the works. And as I mentioned, to see how technology has gone so fast, so vast, so wild, and we'll be seeing so many things coming through, through the tunnels or whatever you call it, or the channels, so quickly that we'll not have enough eyes or balls to keep it up or to look at it. Because it's just happening more and more and more. You're just seeing things flying out, they're evolving, and we're wondering, wow, the genius behind these things, these people who are thinking, the brains. Yeah, so it's kind of it's cool, but it's kind of scary in a way. Not scary to kill us, but scary because of that vastness of it. You're wondering what our children or grandchildren or great-grand would be like. Or what they would, I'm wondering if they would be like robotic, because they're already starting to be kind of robotic with these phones in their hands. And then they can't speak too well because they're speaking lingo from those phones, right? Their heads are down in their phones, they're not paying attention. So you're wondering, years from now, what would they be like? It's a good thing, but I don't know if it's good overall for those behind. Because they would be so spoiled that they'll become lazier and not trying to put any kids down, but that's what I'm seeing. And they will not be paying attention. It's almost like they'll be in that little world of, I don't know what to call it, lost, kind of.
Yeah.
It's good, but there's good and bad, I think, with this type of technology is coming.
True,
But,
I agree with you.
Yeah, sorry, but ONPASSIVE is good. Is because for example, my son, I don't want to take the conference or the webinar for myself, but I just wanted to end by saying, my son, you guys see him pass by once in a while, but don't think he's not listening, because I have my computer on. I don't put on my headset anymore, and then the speaker is on. So he's hearing what's happening. And Rob is saying that how cool you guys are, you and Lynn. I told you that in the straight talk this afternoon. So I said to him, I'm going to let them know you said that. And then
That's very kind.
yeah,
Very good.
he said you guys are very funny, and he's peeping once in a while, but he takes note.
Wow.
You know, with the younger people, they pretend that they don't care, but they do listen and they do take note of what's going on. So I tell him, just join us, just come and sit with me, just join us, and you can listen in. But
He's
anyhow,
welcome anytime. Of
yeah,
course he's welcome.
just meant to say that.
All right. Let's if we may, Mel, let's are we going to Pat or are we going to James? I think James was first. Okay, Jimmy, James Kilgore, come on down.
How you doing, everybody? So when I think of live streaming, it takes me back to 1993 when Xerox did a live streaming of tire damage in Australia. And now we've come so far with technology that the processing power that it takes to be able to live stream a video game on a platform, that was one of the next steps that we took after we was able to video stream live. And now we're to a point to where we can have hundreds of people visualizing with video and talking like we're in each other's living room, sitting right here, right now.
We are.
I mean, some people are scared of technology, and it does trap some people inside of their own worlds. But that's what is so great about it. People with disabilities that can't get out and do things. I mean, to be able to go into a virtual reality mode and experience the world is a whole new level. It opens up so many doors, and for children that never get the chance to travel or see new things, that can look all around the world and experience different things from the seat of their living room. I mean, it's astounding to me. I used to sit and visualize what the future would be like with my grandparents, and let me tell you, we're definitely on track for where we seen everything going.
Good stuff, James. What's Riley doing tonight? Is she asleep already, or?
No, she's in the other room right now. She's got her television kicking. We're experiencing 12-degree weather for 2 days straight and snow down here in Texas. So we lost power for a little bit. Now we've lost water, and they're all just trying to huddle up and stay warm. My mom wanted to say hi.
Hello, Mom.
Just excuse my hair. I was just taking it out and I'm fixing to redo it.
Well, look at this hair. You talk about hair. I just redid it. I'm ready to go now.
Y'all both doing okay?
We're A-okay. Yeah, we're all set for a big week. Today was good. Tomorrow's going to be even better. Tuesday. So, and Wednesday will probably be even far superior to Tuesday and Monday. So, yeah, all is good. Thank you.
Well, that's good. We're going to start warming back up on Wednesday. Yeah, well, our weather will start warming up on Wednesday, but then Thursday's going to be better, and then we'll be out of this below freezing. The 17 and 18 degrees. We haven't experienced that in a long time.
Oof. Where in Texas are you folks?
Does not usually get this kind of weather.
Where in Texas are you?
Kip, Texas.
Kip?
Yeah, it's about 60 miles from Dallas. It's a small, it's a little bitty town, and the town has a total of 9,000 people in it.
Oh,
maybe
so you know
2,000
everybody
now.
in town.
Yeah, she's from a small little village around here. But yeah, technology's definitely moving in the right direction. My kids, if it wasn't for the technology available today, we wouldn't be able to give them the education that we're providing them. I mean, public schools do good, but I feel like as parents, we've taken that next step and went to the next level to really push them to where we want them to be at, instead of just aspiring for where someone else desires them to be at.
Good stuff. All right, we're going to swing over, if we may, over to Dorothy. Dorothy, what are you doing in Kansas?
Trying to
ahead,
stay
Pat.
warm, Rob.
Is it 12 degrees there or less?
No, it got it was -6 this morning, and then it got up to -3, and I think it's a little bit better than that, but not a whole lot. I think it's supposed to get up to 2 degrees or something today. So I've got my heater, my little miniature heater going on in here in the office to stay warm.
At
And long
that
sleeves on.
temperature, are you able to warm the house?
Yeah, we got a heater. We got a regular heater that works, and then we've got different little heaters in the different rooms, you know, that helps to keep it warm too. So we got like little miniature, you know, heaters that help keep it warm too, which is nice. And I'm thankful for those.
Imagine.
But with the cold weather like it is, I don't even want to look at my electric or gas bill coming up. But you got to do what you got to do, you know.
Right.
But anyway, I was thinking, Melanie, I'm not against the flying cars. I just hope they don't fly like Luke Skywalker, I think it was, on one of the Star Wars series, or one of his relatives that was darting in and out of traffic and going crazy. You know, you hope that you don't see people doing that. You see some of that now on I-35, more or less in a flying car. You know? But anyway, I thought that was interesting. Maybe someday we'll all be riding in flying cars. That would be nice. Flying taxis. But what I can't figure out is how are they going to put the street lights up there? You know, I
It'll be
guess
a
it'll probably be a
free-for-all.
small issue. They figure everything else out.
All right,
That's all I had to say.
I think I see Mel's hand again. Thanks, Pat. Back to you, Mel.
But thank you. But as you're saying that, I'm laughing because I'm saying, what if you ticked off a taxi driver and you're in the flying car? What next? The picture just popped up in my head. You're getting ticked off and he's flying you, and
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but I saw something. I actually have it on my post in Facebook, and I got a lot of views about it. Where there's the street cars. Anybody in New York should have street cars, John, and maybe in Florida or wherever you all are, they have the street cars. It's like mini trains, but it's street cars. We have quite a few in Toronto, Ontario. Now they have the longer one that they look like they have long. It's futuristic again, but this may just come to pass. They have long legs, kind of. They're like trains, but they're going over the cars, and they have to fit their legs in between each cars as they roll by or ride by. And I'm saying, my gosh, what if those legs actually tramp on one of the cars underneath? You know what I mean? It is futuristic, but I think these things are coming. When they portray something futuristic, these things do come to reality. And I'm looking at it, I say, that's cool. And people are on top. These cars are passing through underneath these trains, mini trains with those long legs. And they have to make sure that the computerized legs, or whatever they call them, with the parts, they have to step in between each cars as they roll by. And I'm saying, wow, I bet you these things are going to come to life. It's somewhere I saw it and I copied it and I posted it, and people were giving their views. They were saying it's cool, but it's scary. It's not scary, but it's scary. In case the foot happened to tramp on one of the cars beneath them. You know, that kind of a thing, but it looks cool. At the other end, I don't know. Again, they portray them in a futuristic way, but these things come to life. You know? I don't know. I'm just saying.
If your son's available in a little while, we'd like him to join us. Maybe sit down with Mom and say a few words. We'd like to hear his viewpoint on things since he's been watching.
Yeah, he's one of those that is a computer whiz. This guy, like, before I get to know certain things on the computer, I would ask for his help. So he'd come and he's just chip, chip, chip. He's done what he's done already for me, and I didn't have time to see the steps. And I'm turning back to ask him, what did you do? I couldn't get it. I don't know. You got it already and it's gone. So I had to learn it for myself. Because but then he's very good. He'll come and he will switch a button, and yeah, they have these young people, they are very good on technology. They will just handle it like a pro.
Well, see if you can get him to come along in a little bit. We're going to go to James so we can say goodnight to Riley. And then we'd like to go over to Dawn for tonight's health food tip.
All right.
Healthy food
Let's
tip.
go to James because Riley's there. Let me go side view. We can get a close view of our dear Riley.
All right. Oh!
So Riley wanted to give you her input on technology.
Oh.
My favorite thing about technology is if you have a friend that lives a few miles away, y'all don't meet up somewhere, y'all can just go on a device and just video chat and say hi to each other.
And how do you learn new things?
Also by technology.
That's right. And when we need tutorials, what do we watch?
YouTube for some tutorials, but on technology.
On technology, that's right. We use technology for just about everything in our daily lives, huh?
Yes, we do.
All right.
And what is your favorite technology to use, Riley?
What is it?
Like,
your tablet, your Xbox, or what?
Honestly, I like to use an Xbox because it's fun, but also I can only do a tablet because I'm not able to do the Xbox while we're here.
Well, they're asking you, not me.
I'll do the Xbox too.
Talk to them, baby.
Honestly, my favorite device to use is an Xbox, but I can't really use it while we're here right now. So I usually use my tablet. Which is starting to fall apart now.
We'll get you a new one.
Dad, we're not spending money on a new one.
All right. Well, the money's coming, so you'll be getting one, I guarantee it.
When the apples come afloat.
All right. We're going to, if we could, go over to Miss Swihart. Miss Dawn, talk to us, please.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
You hear me?
You're on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't keep you long on this tonight. I know I kind of went on a lot last night, but holistic health is an approach to health care. And that means the whole body. That doesn't mean just eating. And I didn't tell you that last night. I mean, it goes along with exercise and stress management. And when I do healthcare, I cover the whole thing, and we go to where the problem is. Are you getting enough exercise? Do you have too much stress? And with that combination of the foods you're eating, I mean, if everything is balanced out, this is called homeostasis, if you've ever heard that. I mean, when everything is balanced, you're eating well, you're not stressed, you're getting exercise, it's homeostasis. And that's what people need to shoot for. And when one part's not working, then it throws the rest of the body off. So we really want to balance, eat good, get your exercise, get massages if you're stressed, talk to friends. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do, you know, if you've got a lot of stress. But I kind of wanted to explain that to you. And it's amazing how the whole body depends on each other. I mean, the different parts between your eating and your exercise and controlling your anxieties. And there are things out there, antioxidants. I'm sure people know about dark chocolate. This is Don's favorite. This one's 85% dark. I like the 95 and above, but those are really good antioxidants. And the antioxidants help the disease from removing the molecules that are called free radicals. So these are And the free radicals and all that is what causes cancer and infections. So if you like dark chocolate, this is very good. I mean, don't eat a lot. This has like, they're separate bars. So I give Don one a day, or he'd eat the whole thing. And red wine. Red wine is a real good couple glasses of that a week. You know, that will get rid of some of the free radicals in your body, trying to get you healthy. And let's see, and your teas, white and green oblong teas, 2 or 3 cups a day is very good for you. Let's see. And proteins, you know, protein is really good. High and cheese. If you get a good quality cheese, it's high in protein. You don't need to eat a lot of it, but people don't realize that there's protein in cheese. If you don't get a cheap, you know, cheap type, get a good cheese, and it's got what you need in it. And yogurt. I like almond yogurt. And I like to put like a half a cup of blueberries with it, with some ground flaxseed. I grind my own flaxseed, and that's with a little bit of honey. But there's a lot of different things you can do for, you know, stress management, and the massages do really help if you like to get massages, and spending time with a friend and talking. I mean, that's important to talk, and gets a lot out of you. And then one thing I wanted to say, when you're shopping in the grocery store, the best part to shop in is the outside part of this inside the store. Try to stay away from all the stuff in the center of the store. That's when you get into all the junk and stuff that they put in foods that you can't even pronounce. So, but most of your produce and your meats and kind of dairies are kind of on the outside in the store. And then if there's certain things in the center of the store that you need, you know, kind of be picky and choose and read labels and read how much sugars and stuff, and which is amazing how much sugar they're putting in box foods. Really, really read the ingredients, especially sugar, because 4 grams is a teaspoon. If it's got 16 or 20 grams of sugar per serving, that's a lot of sugar for a body. And let's see what else I have. And I do have these, I have a bunch of these I could pass out if I was with you guys, but it's a great pyramid, anti-inflammatory food pyramid. But it's Dr. Wiley's, and you might be able to get on his website and find it. But it has a lot of helpful information of what foods that help with anti-inflammatory, you know, that are anti-inflammatory foods. But you just got to be picky. I mean, really, really be picky about what you're eating, and the better the food is, the better it's going to taste. I mean, it's going to taste good, and it's going to make you feel good. Some of the foods that people eat make you feel sluggish and sleepy, and you don't want that. It's telling you what it's doing to your body. So you want to eat nutritional, that gives you energy, and a good and they do have high quality cheeses. Kind of stay away from the cheap cheeses. They have a lot of crap in them. So look for a high quality cheese. And I think that's about all I was going to say tonight, unless anybody has questions.
Right.
All righty. Well, the floor is open for any questions. In the meantime, did anyone in particular want to hop on and say something? Go ahead.
I hope I didn't go too fast.
Oh, that's fine. We got James Kilgore with a hand up. Go ahead, James.
I'm sorry, my son came in and he wanted to chime in.
Oh, yes, he's got to have his time.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Go ahead. Tell them your favorite thing about technology.
My favorite thing about technology is being able to do more than one task at once, the advancements it gives to us, how it benefits us in life.
Sorry, we got that
My
long
grand
here, so
my grandkids are in Texas too.
Wait, come back here.
sorry.
They're cute.
And James and
Your children. I just unmuted us.
oh, I was muted. I'm always muted.
That's so that
Ah!
doesn't switch
It
to us
ain't-
while they're
I know,
speaking.
I
That's why
know.
do it. Yeah.
I just want to say, James, your children are a true product of home education and what home education can do.
It really shows.
They're sharp. I don't know how old your son is, but he's sharp. Your daughter is extremely sharp as well, and that's good to see because I have my grandchildren have been in public school, and a couple of them now are in private school, and there's some that are being homeschooled. And quite frankly, of all three equations, public, private, and homeschool, I'm sold on the homeschool thing. Especially if you can get whatever it takes that you need, the materials online. I just think homeschooling is you're bringing the school to the house, and they're going to flourish with that. Or showing them the right way to learn. None of this garbage that you get in some of these public schools about this, that, and the other. Going to get political. Well, I think homeschooling right now is the best way to go.
Definitely. I agree with you 100% on that. Especially with all of the bad news in the media that comes from schools nowadays, and it's it's really sad that societies turn like that in schools because the children are the future and that's what we have to protect. That's what we need to raise and nurture, to cultivate them, to hand this world over to them to make this a better place. I mean, if we just sit back and let them run rampant, we're not doing our jobs as parents. And if we're not helping them advance themselves so that they can help advance the next generation, then I feel like all time's been wasted. So we focus very hard. My wife actually has a tumor on the stem of her brain, and she was losing her memory and couldn't remember hardly anything. And she asked me what to do, and I told her you need to learn another language. So she wanted to learn Old Latin, and it's hard to find any materials on Old Latin. So she started with Italian, and she learned about 6 months worth of Italian in about a month. And it's just amazing what that did to start making those cells in her brain retain those memories that she needed. And we were always worried about behavior, not because our children are so far out there or wild or anything like that, but as far as being the next leaders of society, we want to raise the best that we can raise, because not only is it better for them, but it's a product that we've helped create and cultivate, and it shows who we were as parents. Thank you.
Thank you, man. I would say, and you can tell your mother I said this, the apple did not fall far from the tree there. Your mother obviously did some right things, and you're passing it on to your kids, and that's how we roll. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go to Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Mr. Saladas, senor, go ahead.
If you can unmute.
Go ahead and unmute there, Pedro, please.
Just a second.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're loud and clear, sir. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna turn on my lights. I've been sitting quiet in the background. I just happened to have a little accident to this in the snow.
Oh no.
Reaching out into my trunk, the lid of the trunk came down, and I tried to get in, and I ripped my head open. It was an episode,
Okay.
but I'm okay. That's why I have a little different shape today. But anyway, I'm well. I think video conferencing really has taken new heights, especially during the pandemic. We were able to even watch pre-recorded conferences by streaming. And so we got a program of religious education using video conferencing. I think Mr. Mufara, being a visionary that he is, he saw the potential of developing something better than what existed in the market. And guess what? He has accomplished that. We are here enjoying the knowledge that is being shared, especially in the field of education. Don has talked about 5 things about health. Now, James really took it to the proper level because the children need to be educated the proper way. And by using video conferencing and all the programs that ONPASSIVE is creating, is protecting the kind of education that they're receiving. So the parents like James are making sure that they will not feed on junk education, but just the right. And you can tell the way they express themselves. So congratulations, James. You're really taking seriously the helping a change of global magnitude. As far as the education that we're getting here on the deaf community is contributing greatly to give us more joy of using this type of technology by trying to learn. I always had the idea of learning some sign language, but there is very little time. And guess what? I guess my prayers were heard. So I am here to learn. Please continue to come and shape us. I want to learn as much as I can. That's all I want to say. And I'm going to turn off my camera because I am with low light trying to just rest up after my hit on the head with the lid of my trunk. I enjoy your comments, Gregory, as well, and everyone else's. And I will continue listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Prayers to you, brother.
Love you.
Prayers for you from the RobLynnLive Prayer Warriors. We're on the case, brother. Feel better. Get some rest tonight.
And drink liquid, you know.
Keep the fluids going. That's right. Keep the fluids going. We love you, brother. Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay. You know, try to rest.
Okay, we thought we would do 2 more things. We'll go to John Barilla for a song, if we may, before it gets any later. And we're going to do that now. And then we'd like to have a couple of you from the deaf community. Please teach us a little more sign, whether it be a word or a phrase, whatever you got, because we're loving it. We are loving it. And there are more and more people coming to see what we're doing here. There are more and more unfamiliar names in the chat. That's cool stuff. That means something is going pretty good, whether it be the Jetsons, whether it be Dawn and some healthy stuff, or gifts from Brother Greg, or the stuff from the deaf. It's good stuff.
Okay,
and,
so
I think I've been shut up.
So the deaf, get ready to teach. First, we're going to let John Barilla sing. After that, then we'll start teaching signs. So we have 3 deaf here today. I guess Jeremy Williams left, but we have Elizabeth Simmons, and we have Jeffrey Jeffrey? He's not looking. Jeffrey Gouditis. That's Jeffrey.
Here
and
he
we
is.
have, hello, Jeffrey. And we have, who's the other one? One more. Oh, Nicole.
Nicole, right there. I see Nicole.
Hirschman. So you guys ready to teach? Maybe each person maybe teach 2 or 3 signs. So maybe like 3 of you go 3, 3, 3, or 2, 2, 2. Don't want to teach too many because people forget or get overwhelmed. So we want to teach a little bit every night.
Oh, I'm
okay?
using it. Cold.
Cold. His new sign he learned. Cold.
I stopped using the sign.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's signing all the time now. Uh-oh. Signing monster. Let's see. We got, oh, Dina's coming in. She's deaf too. Dina.
All right,
Let's
good
wait
stuff.
for Dina to show up.
I will wait for Dina, and then we're going to bring on Mr. Barilla.
John can get ready for his song.
He looks ready.
Lynn, sorry, I don't mean to interject, but you forgot Deborah Long. We have to include all of them. She's right there.
Deborah, right there.
Are you deaf? Deborah, deaf? Oh, I thought you were hearing. I don't know why I thought you're hearing. Sorry. Okay, so Deborah, you want to teach sign 2? If you want.
Yeah, we'd love it, Deborah.
Deborah, you can teach signs 2. There's 4 deaf, so you guys 3, 3, 3, 3 teach signs. So let's let John sing first, and then we'll start the teaching. Okay, Deborah. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay, all right. And then, all right, I think we're ready then. We're ready. We'll let John sing. We're going to go to side view so we can have John in the big screen. And then all of you can be in the little screen on the right. Be sure you keep mute while he's singing, okay? All right, you're ready, John.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It is cold in New York City, but I'll try to warm up a little bit and sing a song. You know how a few days ago, people were giving us suggestions or, requests or whatever, and I sang one last night for Greg, who brought up Wichita Linemen, and that was fun to look that song up because I knew the song very well, but I'd never sung it before. And this would be another example tonight. It's something that I don't remember who brought it up or whether it was a direct request, but when we were trying to think of, things to sing, different things, maybe some other than just the old American standards, although this is kind of an American old classic pop rock song. I don't know what to call it exactly. It's not really rock, but well, anyway, I'll tell you what it is. It's Sonny and Cher. So I'm going to sing a duet with myself. And so this is, I believe this is their very first hit. And I'll do a Cher song later because someone else brought up a Cher song, and I'll check that one out too. But I thought this would be fun to do because I remember it. I'm a hippy dippy kid. Grew up in the 60s was my, real era, 60s and 70s. But in the 60s, Sonny and Cher showed up on the musical scene about 1967, something like that. And this was their first big hit. And they looked a little different as far as, a lot of entertainers, a lot of the rock bands, they'd already begun to look like, the long hair and a certain outfits, kind of that hippy dippy look. I call it hippy dippy anyway. And, but a duo, man and woman, husband and wife, to come on and sing. And they were pretty interesting looking. Sonny had the kind of the post Sergeant Pepper longish hair with the bushy mustache and the vest and the bell-bottom trousers, Cher had the long, straight hair and certain look. I don't know how to describe that particular look for the ladies, but the kind of that hippie-ish look. And that was kind of fun to see them. And so this is their first song, and it's a love song to each other.
Can I name that tune?
Duet, but just, I can sing it by myself. So I'm going to do that for you right now. And it's I Got You, Babe.
Rob guessed it before you said it.
Yeah, I think this will be fun. I Got You, Babe. It's kind of a fun love song.
I love that song, so I can't wait to hear it. Go for it,
All right,
John.
Here we go. I Got You, Babe. Ooh, I got you, babe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you, babe. I think it was 1966, John.
Yeah, it could have been 66. Yeah, I think you're right.
That is cool stuff. That is my era. That is senior in high school stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's great.
I was almost going to get up and dance. I saw Carmela dancing, but when I reached over to grab Lynn, she kind of went the other way. She said, I ain't dancing with you, dude.
He just made that up, by the way. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
That is a fun song. That was their first hit.
Yeah.
And I remember Sonny with his haircut. It looked like kind of a bowl cut, but it had grown out.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. You had the mustache,
Yeah.
Those were the days, man.
Yeah.
I got another song that I'd like to suggest if you can do it.
What's that?
Or if you will do it. I know you can do it.
Wait, what is it?
Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand. You Don't Bring Me Flowers. You Don't Bring Me Flowers.
Oh, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. All right, I'll have to check that out. All right.
Just a suggestion.
Okay, definitely. Let me write that down. Hold on.
I actually saw them perform that together, and Neil Diamond had no idea Barbara was coming on stage. No idea at all.
Oh.
That was in, I think it was in Houston, Texas. And man, I was like 20 rows back, and I almost lost myself there.
Oh.
It was unbelievable.
Lucky you.
Out of nowhere, she starts singing. She walks on stage and starts singing to him.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'll check that one out.
Just letting you know, we've got 79 folks here. That's a good turnout, and they're staying, John.
Ain't nobody going nowhere.
They stayed. They didn't leave when you sang, man. They stayed. Thank you, John.
All right, I think it's time for a little deaf education, if we may.
And
whether
video
it be
killed the radio star.
Huh? What did James say?
Something about a radio star.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, ready? We're going to have...
I'm ready.
4
Elizabeth.
deaf. So everyone take turns of the deaf.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Starting with...
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, ready? We're going to have...
I'm ready. Love
4
you
deaf.
all.
Everyone take turns.
John B. Good job. I love the song. I got you, baby. Now I'm going to teach you America. America. America.
America. This is a sign for America.
You heard what you did. America. America. Okay. America. Love you. Now one more thing. Canada. Put your hand like this. Canada. Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Put your hand like this. Canada. Canada. Canada.
Canada.
Canada.
Thank you. I love you all.
All right. He says, thank you. I love you all. Okay. Who is next? Who? Okay. It's Jeffrey. He's raising his hand. Go for it, Jeffrey.
Go, Jeffrey.
Colors. He's going to teach us colors.
All right.
Hello, he says. Okay, he wants it to go on side view. Okay, let's go side view. Hello. Wait. You know what? I can't interpret because the camera goes to me if I speak. So you just go ahead and I think we have to do the gallery view. Sorry, you're going to go back to gallery view. It's not going to work.
Or he claps.
Yeah, but then I can't interpret. He wants me to voice. When I interpret, it takes his picture away. Okay, so Jeffrey, we'll just keep it like now, saying with this. Fine, you can teach, okay? Okay, all right. Just teach from now with the gallery view. It's fine. Go ahead. Can you tell him no need? Hello. Just go ahead and teach. Like now is fine. Teach. I don't need to be big. It's fine. Go ahead. Cat. This is a sign for cat. And he's gonna pick up his kitty cat to show us. Aww. Cat. That's a sign for cat. Cat. With the whiskers, you guys. Cat. 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 Wait for cat. That's all I have to say. All right. Thank you. Okay, next we go to Nicole. Go ahead, Nicole. I'm going to teach you a word. Bless. This is time for bless. B-L-E-S-S-S. Bless. 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 Peace. This is a sign for peace. Peace. Put your hands together, kind of twist and go down. And the last one I'm going to teach you is unity. And this is a sign for unity. Oh, really? So grasp your two fingers, grasp each other, and unity. Unity. Togetherness, she says. I mean, you're together. Unity. Thank you. All right. Thank you. You're welcome, she says. You're welcome. This is the sign for you're welcome. She's saying you're welcome to all of us. All right. So who's left? Oh, Deborah. Your turn. Deborah. Yeah. Oh, she said, I forgot to tell you my sign name is N in this shape. That's my sign name for Nicole. Because of my hair? Yeah, Nicole. Okay, so now we go to, nice to meet all of you, she says. Deborah. Okay, now it's Deborah's turn. Nice to meet you, she says. My sign name is D. You shake the letter D. That's my name sign or sign name, Deborah. Deborah. Where did Deborah go? She disappeared. I'm hiding. Deborah. That's me. Deborah is everywhere, I think she said. Is everywhere. All right. Do you want to teach maybe one or two signs? Nice to meet you. That's what she's teaching you. All family. So let's do it together. Nice to meet. It's like two people coming together. You. All family. All, and the letter F becomes family. Let's do it again. She says, love you. Nice to meet you. All family. Good job. Yay. Good job, everybody. Yay, nice. Very good. Okay, I would like to take a picture now of everyone. We have 20. So I'm gonna let Pedro, if you want to come on camera, you can. Chris, Tizan, Dina, Carmela, and Mohammed Ashraf. We're gonna take a picture. You want to be in the picture, you can come on camera. And what we're gonna do is maybe you can show your a sign that you learned, like family or nice to meet you, or what else did we learn? Cold or hot, what we learned recently. I love you, that's a good one. Smile. Any of those. Hi, Dina. Hi, Dina. Welcome. She says, love you. Love you. We're going to take a picture. You guys ready for a picture? Okay, I will count 3, 2, 1, and then get ready. Make your expressions, do your gestures or your signs. Let's do a nice picture. Okay, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. How does that look? Ooh, very nice.
Nice.
I'm going to save it. I'll put it in the
messenger
groups.
In the messenger groups. That's good stuff.
Nice.
That's good
very
stuff.
Nice.
Do you want to ask Dina if she wanted to teach something?
Sure. And we have Darren coming in too.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get her attention. Where is she?
She was right
there. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah. Give her a chance if she wants to teach. Dina, maybe want to teach signs. Dina. Well, she's not looking. Unfortunately, she's not looking, so she's not going to be able to know. I'm trying to get her attention.
There she is.
Oh. Dina. Dina. No, she can't see. I'm sorry. She's not able to see us. Okay, who? And somebody just came in. Who was it? It just came in. I don't see him anymore.
No.
All righty. I think we're good. Oh, Greg is here.
Hi, Greg is here. Hi. Greg, go ahead.
Greg, you want to talk?
Go ahead, Greg. Unmute yourself.
Go ahead.
I missed the picture.
Oh, okay. We'll take another one then. Take the picture. Stick with us, Pedro.
Okay.
We'll take another one.
I missed the picture.
Oh, you stay with us. We'll take a picture again. Okay, Pedro? Stay with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Before Greg comes.
No.
Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, I'm having a problem getting my other hand to work right. So I know that most sign language are done with 2 hands, but I can't kind of do that effectively.
Oh. You can use one hand. There are deaf with one hand or one arm, and they communicate fine with one side. So, you can just do the sign with one hand. Like family, one hand, family. Cold, we can do cold. We very loud typing, Simon. See, he forgets. He doesn't realize he's doing it. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying, Greg? You can sign with one arm or one hand. That's fine. You can still communicate. Fine. So when we teach you two hand things like family, you can sign family. See, one hand. That's fine. We would still understand you. Is that okay, Greg? You can do it. Yeah, we will understand. Okay. Yeah, thank you for your question. Thank you for asking. All right, so we're going to do another picture. Let's wait for Sharon. I think Sharon Whedon's coming in.
All right.
Let's wait for her, and then we'll do a picture.
Darren is.
A person coming. Darren, where's Darren? You see Darren?
Yeah, to the left here.
Okay, I don't know if he's deaf or hearing.
Okay.
Okay. Darren, you deaf? Darren? No. Oh, Dina is here. You want to teach? Or her camera went off. Okay. All right, Sharon, you want to talk? We're going to take a picture in a bit. Sharon Whedon?
Yeah, yeah, no picture for me today, thank you.
All right.
All right. Greg, you want to talk? And I miss you guys. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm back. I'll tell you my story in a minute. Go ahead and take your picture.
Okay, let's do another picture. Okay, are you guys ready for the picture? Okay.
All right, 3, 2.
You gotta sign it.
Oh. 3.
Ready? Now. Okay, let's see how they look. Oh, very nice.
Good picture, everybody. Good picture. Hey, glad you're here, Charles. Charlie, glad you're here, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Good and getting better. Hey, did you ever track my son down at the gym?
Okay, wait.
No, I haven't had a chance to get by there yet. Been kind of cold here. I just got back online, man. You know, my computer been down, been in and out of work. So I miss you guys the past few. When I get a chance to get on with my phone, I'll hop on.
That's
pretty much catch you at the end, though. Still kind of bad. I apologize, guys. You know, I mean,
we're just glad you're here.
You know, when I join the show, when I come on the show, you know, like football with me, I if I miss the kickoff, I'm kind of upset, you know. So I have to see it from the beginning.
Well, I'd say, how about them Cowboys? But there ain't no Cowboys left for today.
One and done, huh?
Okay.
Go Buffalo.
Go Buffalo. Okay. We're going to take another picture. We had a slight technical error.
Sorry.
Please excuse the executive producer.
One more picture, please.
Just one.
Here we go. You guys
ready? Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, now. Okay, sorry, you guys. I'm an amateur photographer, as you can see. Make a lot of.
That's a good one.
Lots of blunders, but thanks for being patient with me. Let me save them. Okay, I got it saved. All right, we're done with pictures.
Right. Was Pedro in that picture?
Yep.
Okay, he was in it?
He was.
You sure?
Well, he was there.
No, he just came back on.
Pedro, did you miss the picture just now? Pedro? He looks frozen, honey.
No, he's not frozen.
Pedro. Oh, talk to him.
No.
I think we're good. Pedro, were you in the picture?
Pedro, were you in the picture? Pedro, speak to me.
No, I wasn't. I missed it.
All right, we're doing one more picture.
I couldn't come on. I was hitting the camera. I just couldn't come on.
Okay.
This is Pedro, take 3. Here we go.
Okay. We got mostly everybody on camera. That's wonderful.
All right.
Here we're going to go again. 3, 2, 1, smile. Sign language, whatever. Go. All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
Thanks, everybody. That's cool. That's cool. Okay.
These are memories for us forever and ever, you guys.
Greg's hand is up again.
Hi, Greg. Go ahead.
Okay. With automatic pictures, it's so fucking easy. I mean, you used to have to go to the lab and deal with the praise and everything. You had to look and really think before you did it. Not like I don't know.
Right. All right. Well, no more Polaroids for us. It's cell phones and away we go. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you, brother. We go ahead, DL. I think you're next on The Price is Right, DL.
All right. Thanks a lot. You hear me okay, Rob?
Audible.
Okay. Excellent. I just wanted to go back to the beginning as far as the audio visual goes. In 1877, Edison invented the phonograph. That's where the first sounds came from as far as audio goes. And then you get into the early 1900s, they had what they put the static pictures and the sounds together, and that was called film strips. And then you go into the microfilm from there. But there's other types also, the recorders, the opaque projectors, slides. And when I was in school, we used flashcards. So there's different ways of communicating with audio visual, but I just wanted to drop that little bit of historical fact there. So thank you much.
Thank you. I'd forgotten about Edison. I don't know how I forgot that, but he is the first Victrola, whatever you want to call it, record player. Yeah. That was good. Good. All right. Now, where are we at here?
Well, I just want to make sure everyone has had a chance to speak that wants to speak.
Right.
You know, we got quite a few people today. I think Sharon said she wanted to speak. Greg has spoken. We got Carmela wanting to speak as well.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's just do it. JDI.
Let's go with
all right, Sharon, weed my garden. Weed my garden.
Weeding my garden. Hello, everybody. Can I tell you how much I missed you guys? Happy New Year. I am so sorry that I have not been on live in over 3 weeks? Well, Rob suggested that I buy a new cell phone. So I did just that because I was having issues with the back office and stuff. And I was due for a new cell phone. So I went and I bought the new Samsung Galaxy S23, woohoo, AI driven and all this stuff, all the bells and whistles and that. And what happened was they sold me a dud. Oh my God. So I dealt with a dud phone for like a week and a half and I couldn't get on nothing. I couldn't get on any webinars. I can get in my back office, but I couldn't do anything in my back office and I was stressed. And so I didn't know what to do. So I finally realized that I checked everything. There was so much problems with this phone. I can't even tell you. So I took it back to the phone and would tell us, the lady at TELUS, she goes, the first thing we do with the phone is we do whatever she did. And she's like, yep, this phone is garbage. And obviously the person that sold it to you didn't do this stuff because he would have known that the phone was garbage and he shouldn't have sold you this phone. So I got no argument. And I got a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23. And so she got it all set up and everything. And I paid for extra security for fraud and scammers and stuff like that. And I brought it home and I was so excited. I was about to get on RobLynnLive and say, Rob, I got a new phone. I was so excited and for everything to work and all that. And I couldn't get on any live yet again. And I couldn't get on in my back office and do ONet, OTrim, nothing. So I was like stressing out. I've been dealing with TELUS back and forth and went back to the store, talked to them over the phone and everything. And I was back at the store tonight. So Rob and Lynn, if you see me log in about 4 or 5 times earlier tonight, it's because I was at the TELUS store and they were trying to figure out what the problem was. And I had the manager from TELUS on the phone at the same time talking to the people at the store. So anyways, apparently the problem was, and I'm on a live now, so hopefully I can still get on a live tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. But I got on this live and everything, so far, so good. And they said that the problem was I normally would log into the lives with Chrome. But for whatever reason, Chrome wasn't allowing me to get in. So there's something called internet, which is another avenue to use to get in. So they switched me to that and I tried and little behold, I can get in. But I didn't want to get too excited because like a week ago, I seemed to be able to do the things in my back office, no problem and I went on weeding my garden and seen all the messages. Thank you, Rob, that you're there. And Carmela was there and a few other people. And I was just so happy to see everybody there. Chris, thank you so much, everybody, for following me on Weeding My Garden. And I post a few pictures and stuff like that. And then I got booted out. And I was like, oh my God. And I could not get in. There was no lives at that moment, so I couldn't even test the lives. But after, I could not go back to Ultrim or ONET or nothing. And I couldn't get on any lives whatsoever. So I went back to the store tonight. And like I said, at the moment, everything is okay. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything is going to be okay. So I can get on tomorrow's 8 a.m. webinar, Singapore. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm so happy to be back, and I missed you guys. Thank you. Yeah, first of all, Rob, obviously, I don't need your help.
Love you.
Can I say something? To
Yes,
share?
darling.
To share?
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely not. I have issues on a Samsung. I'm getting echoes. I have S21 Ultra went to 23. I'm getting all this back. Mics open or something.
Yeah, you're breaking up, John.
Karen can be
Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay, go ahead, John.
There we go. Wow. Anyway, I have issues. Lynn knows this. I've been having a difficult time getting on lots of webinars. I don't have trouble getting into the OES, but I definitely have a problem with Chrome. It's probably none of those phones. It wasn't the phones. And the one you have now, it's not the phone. It's Chrome, or it's the links. For example, I can get on webinars and this if I use the long link, but I can't get on with the short links on any webinars practically. And also, even with the long link, for example, tonight, I have to go through a little song and dance to get on with my mobile. I first click on the link that Lynn provides for us, the long link. I click on that, and it'll go to the first, like you get to, I go from Messenger. So the first thing you do is you're on OConnect, but you want to click on Open in Chrome. When I click on Open in Chrome, it just loads. So I have to go back to the original link once again, click it one more time, and it goes through a process where the next window that come up says join the webinar. So I click on that, and it still just goes loads. And then when I click on go to Chrome, it lets me in the webinar. And that's something to do with a security issue in Chrome. And it's a thing they just did. They're bragging about it, about all the safety new features that Chrome has. But one of the things it's doing is it's making a lot of websites look like they have insecure connections. So it probably, maybe your phone, I don't know, maybe had a problem, but I think it's more to do with Chrome than it is that problem, because I'm getting on things, but I got a lot of trouble doing it. Nothing's very smooth right now, and it used to be. So,
all right, well, better days are coming. I'm sure of it.
And yes,
echoing like a big dog.
And yes, John, I agree with. Sorry, Lynn, go ahead.
Karen, do you have any tabs open? Because the echo is coming from you. It means you have devices on, or you have Facebook on, or YouTube on. Everything is on.
As far as I know, everything's off. I just came back from the TELUS store. And am I still echoing?
Yeah, you echo.
I am echoing.
But that's okay. You work on it now. Keep muted unless you actively speak.
Can you hear me okay now, or am I still echoing?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, John, I think you're right. Anytime I logged in, before they told me to switch to this thing that said internet, which was another source like Chrome, that's all it kept doing was loading. And it didn't matter if I used the short link or the long link. I just kept getting the loading. Like I haven't been on any webinar in over 3 weeks. And I was like stressing right out. I couldn't even get on the corporate webinar. I had to call another founder and I said, please, can I listen on your cell phone? Because she had it on the laptop. and I got to hear part of the corporate webinar, and then she fell asleep on me, and then her phone died. so
Yeah.
I
All right.
missed, I
right,
missed the end of the webinar. But I'm back now, and Rob, hopefully I don't need your help. It wasn't an passive problem, which I had a feeling it wasn't, but I wasn't sure, and I was just so stressed the other day when I called you. As you can hear in my voice, I was almost in tears. So anyway,
I'm glad you got it
thank you for
resolved.
listening. Me too. Thank you for listening, everybody, and I missed you guys so much.
All right, thanks. We're going over to Carmela, and then we'll wrap it up with Armin. Go ahead, Carmela.
Hello, everyone. Again, I have a.
Hello, beautiful.
I think I have to close my telephone. It's too much together. Wait. Just a moment. I will come back. I don't want to make problems.
Okay, let's go to Armin Hogue, please. Go ahead, Armin. Unmute.
All right. Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are. You're audible. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks a lot. My icon disappeared down there. I've been having a couple of issues with my laptop the last couple of days, and I kind of got an understanding now. But I think RobLynn may be able to attest to my issue with Chrome. I had to, it's about, I think 15 miles to an Apple store. And I really appreciate RobLynn. When I had a Samsung S8, I had it for 3 years, and it was finished. And thanks for the recommendation on getting the Pro 14 Max, iMax, Pro Max, sorry, phone. That's great. And what I was going to say was it's good to be here, and I kind of lost my train. But that's yeah, Chrome. There it is. I got it. I caught the train again. When God was giving out brain tickets, I thought he said train tickets. I took the first one out of town. Sorry, but I had a hard time getting into the OConnect with Chrome on my 14 Pro Max, and I had to drive 4 times to Fairview Mall, I believe it was, and that's 15 miles from here, pretty much. And so, like 4 times that's quite a lot of gas and time and everything. And RobLynn, they knew I was going through this issue with this. Couldn't get into OConnect on my 14 Pro Max. That was bizarre, and it kept on having pop-up problems and issues. And they were saying at the Apple's tech store that they needed to see the pop-ups on my 14 Pro Max when it happened. I said, well, that won't happen because the meeting comes on at 8 o'clock at night and you guys are closed. So Rob gave me the phone number for Apple support, and I really thank you for that. That really helped a lot, because they told me what I need to do is go into settings and go into Safari, click on Safari, then go back to Messenger where the link is to OConnect, and click on the link and hold it down. And when you hold it down for a couple of seconds, it brings you right to the OConnect. And I was bingo, I was there. And that's okay. But now I've got issues with my laptop, and I can't do the emoji thing, and half my screen kind of disappears sometimes. And boy, it'll be nice once the apples, I guess, flow and we can all get new equipment, huh? But thanks a lot for
all right.
Good
stuff, Armin, and I'm sure you'll be able to get another laptop, or you might even get a desktop when the apples fall.
Well,
and they're falling now, so it's a good thing.
Good.
Thanks. All right, Carmela's back. We're going to wrap up with Carmela Fire Schwartz, if we may.
Hello, I close my laptop so I can speak now without noising. If
You're
the
audible
double
with no
you hear
noise.
from here and from here, it's become echo.
There's no
So
echo
you have
now?
to close one of them.
Very nice.
I wanted to say thank you to John for the beautiful song, and it makes me happy. And I was dancing. I think you saw it. And I want to say to Sharon, she have now a challenge, but it's going to be very soon solved by the apples that is coming. So she can buy a better telephone and she will have no problems. And I want to say that we are going to have a very beautiful 2024, even there are some places in the world that suffer. But we are going to bring the world to a better place. So, so that's what I have to say. And thank you for cheering me here and makes me smile.
All right. Thank you for being here, Carmela. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Greg. Kind of keep it short, please. Go ahead, Greg. Greg, unmute. Lakin, unmute.
Hi.
Let me see.
Having trouble unmuting.
Having trouble unmuting. Legdega, did you want to say a few words tonight? You're awfully quiet, woman.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I was so quiet listening, and especially the sign language. It's so beautiful. I wanted to learn it so much, and I was so focused when they were doing it. So beautiful. I just love it. I do want to add something, a little thing quick before you close about the video conferencing. I know COVID came and he got a big expansion all over the world, and it also got people closer to their families. You know, I know parents couldn't have a lot of time with their kids, and kids also didn't have much time to spend with their parents. But since COVID came and many parents have to work at home, parents got more closer to their children. Children got closer to their parents because some kids stayed home to have a virtual. I stayed home 2 years with my kids, and they were out of school, and we had a wonderful, great relationship, very solid. And I know many families got that, and it's very, very important. So also ONPASSIVE is coming with something bigger that is going to help the entire world. So I wanted to add that a little part. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Legdega. Thank you very much. Appreciate you chiming in. I guess we'll wrap up with you, Charlie. Go ahead, Mr. Ellis. Just unmute and take it away.
Okay, hi guys. I just wanted to say that just happy to tune in and meet you guys and get to know my OPASSIVE family. You know, getting used to everyone. John, what's up, John? You know, I get excited, man, when I get off of work. You know, I go in at 5 and don't get off till 5:30, 6 o'clock. So sometimes I doze off, and when I tune in with you guys, it's about 9:30 or so. So just getting to learn. I'm gaining the knowledge. For the time being, I'm just acknowledging, man, getting to know, you know, and understand a little better of what's going on. I mean, I do tune in every night. What's up, John? I see you. But just wanted to say, man, I mean, I'm glad to get to know and meet everyone. Hey, Don. So and also, Rob, if you don't mind, I'd like to text you a message, if you don't mind.
That's fine. You have my number, right?
All right, great. Hey, Armin, Thanks.
Charlie, you can talk to me anytime. You got that sexy Barry White voice going on. Doesn't he, guys?
Yeah.
You talking about me or Barilla?
Wait, the very what voice?
Good to see you, Charlie.
Barry White. Charlie's got that sexy Barry White voice going on.
Yeah, he does.
Barry White. Oh, Barry White. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Not the baseball player, the singer.
Thanks, appreciate you.
All righty. All right. Well, we're going to call it a night, if that's okay. We're just shy. We're on the western side of 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Once again, 3 hours.
Almost
You can't beat that.
hours. Wow.
We appreciate everybody's input.
Thank you.
You guys make the show. I really feel that community time is where it's at. And we have different people on almost every night. We have the same people on as well. It's good stuff. We hovered at 83, 84 for quite a while tonight.
Ooh.
And we're still, even though we're winding down, at 58. So, hey, not too
shabby. And the chat was active.
The chat was smoking.
Thanks, you guys in the chat. We appreciate
Everybody loved the sign language, the words that were taught and, everything else that went with it. Good stuff. Good stuff. And this is truly a family. And we're on a roll here now. We're going to keep rolling. So unless Ash fires us, we'll probably keep this going. So we appreciate everybody being there at noon when you can be, and appreciate you being there at 8 o'clock. And not to worry, Charlie, if you get here at 9:30, you're just stepping right into the meat and potatoes. So that's good stuff.
Thank you so much. We want to thank Dawn and for her presentation today. It's a really nice feature that we want to offer the world, Dawn, and thank you for being the one to research and be ready to present every night. We appreciate you very much for doing that.
So you're a holistic coach. Did I get it right that time? Sorta.
The wording right.
I want to get it right. I don't want to step on my tongue anymore. Go ahead.
Holistic health coach.
No, got it. I left the word health out. All right. Holistic health coach.
Certified in front of it. Certified holistic health coach.
All right.
All right, everybody. It's been a grand night. From everything from the song from John to us talking about the history of video conferencing to Ollie's Where's Ollie contest. Fun, and community time. So thanks for being here. Salute to all veterans around the world. Salute also to all active duty. And we'll see you real soon.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
Good night, everybody. Good night, RobLynn.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Camilla. Good night, Armin.
See you later. See you later.
Good night, John Boy.
Bye. Bye.
Good night, Charlie.
Good
night.
No. John Boy.
Good night, Armin.
Good night, Charlie. Hey, my hat's off, hey. For Martin Luther King, God, on California. I was in tears when he got shot. I remember that. Same as John Lennon.
I'll save the chat. Thank you.
They're up there now, and that'll be great.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.
Got to end, Charmin. Bye.
All right, bye now.